Yo, it's your boy Deezy, man. You already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin'? Yes, sir. SBGB TV. What's goody? I appreciate everybody that rocks with SBGB TV. And we coming on late tonight, but we here. You know what I mean? Early in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be? Outside on the corner? You better get yourself together while you wasting all your time right along with your mind. Yes, sir. What's poppin'? What's happening? Grand Rising. What's poppin'? Appreciate y'all. Yeah, we gonna rap this morning. We up this morning. We're gonna go ahead and rap a little bit. Yeah. J Meeks. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. What's happening? Shout out to all y'all. Big facts. Shout out to all y'all. Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. Yeah. It's on and popping. Yeah. We on and popping. Let me see here. Hold up. We on and popping now. You know it. I gotta go ahead and put this together. Hold up. Let me put this together real quick. Hold up. Hold up. Wow. Let's get it. Bluetooth. Let's get it. Is connected. Okay. We're in the building. We're in the building. Let's go. Let's go. What's happening? All right. We here. We still got to make sure we got the beat in the back. You know what I'm saying? Even though we going live another way, we got to make sure the beat in the back. Now, tell me, is the beat too loud right now or is it mellow? Should I turn it down a little bit or keep it where it's at? Let me know this. Yeah. Let me know if the beat right. Cause I want to make sure we got the beat in the back. Gotta make sure we got that beat in the back. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds louder than normal. Let me turn it down a little bit. How that sound? Let me know how that sound. Do I need to turn it down some more? Let me know if I need to turn it down some more. Right now, we fine tuning. You know what I'm saying? We fine tuning right now. So let me know if I need to turn it down just a little more. Let me know how y'all feel about the beat. Can you hear the beat in the background? Let me know. I want to make sure you can still hear it and it's sounding all right. Huh? Let me know. Can you still hear the beat? Or I need to turn it up? Let me know. Okay. As long as y'all can hear it, I just want to make sure y'all can hear the beat. You know, we stamping that in the background. Got to have that. You know, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Today is a good day. We here. You know, we able to do something. That's when it's a good day. When you here and you able to do something and you have the ability, it's a good day. Now it's up to you if you gonna get up and do something. It's up to you though. It ain't up to nobody else when you wake up. It's up to you. Now there's some lazy individuals that don't want to do nothing. Hey, can't force a lazy individual to do anything. Straight up. Happy Thanksgiving. VN1 was popping. Yeah. Wisdom Secret was popping. What's happening? Run the table was popping. Said turn up a little bit. All right, we gotta get that beat in the back. We gotta stamp that. Okay. Now let me know if that's good right there. But yeah, we all got the ability to get up and get it popping. You know, it's up to you. Is you gonna be lazy? You gonna get to it? You know what I'm saying? That's the major thing. Is you gonna get up and get to it, or you gonna be lazy, man? Yeah. Papa told me get off my ass if I plan to be rich. It's 10 rules to the game, but I share with you too. Niggas gonna hate you for whatever you do. Rule 1, get your cash off MOB. That's money over because they breed in B. Huh? That's that pop right there, though. You know, pop is to go hard. Hate. Facts. Hard to hate. Yeah. Man, smash that like button. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Y'all know we about to hit 23,000. This that work we've been putting in. We about to hit 23,000 subscribers from the mug. You know how hard it is to get one subscriber? Do you know how hard it is to get one subscriber? Straight up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. You know, life is what it is, man. What you make it. For real, for real. And we making it good. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. We making it good. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Shout out to the real ones, man. If you fool fafi, this ain't where you want to be. I ain't gonna lie. The fool fafis don't last around here. They be in and out like a robbery. Facts. You hear me? If you fool fafi, you're gonna be in and out like a robbery. Yeah, you're not gonna want to hang out around here. Straight up. I'm just keeping it a buck. Yeah, get your life right. Mine is real. You hear me? Everything signed and sealed. You know? And right, what you know about 23 and 1? Huh? What you know about that? 23 and 1? locked down all day underground, never seeing the sun? Come on now. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Go to your nearest spot and just jump. You hear me? If you having complications with your elbow, go to the highest level that you can find and just jump. You know what I mean? You should be all right. You know what I mean? Just go to the highest spot you can find and just jump. Yeah, you should be all right with your elbow. You know what I mean? Use your elbows to land on it. So when you land on your elbow, it'll knock the pain out. You know what I'm saying? It'll knock the pain out. You want to get the pain out, right? Get the pain out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get the pain out, man. You know? Get the pain out, man. We don't want you to have that pain in there, man. Just saying. You know? Being real. What's popping though? What's goody? You know? It's a lot going on. You know? It's a lot going on, man. Yeah. 50 Cent. He said he about to make the documentary on Diddy. Dame Dash ain't feeling that. Dame said, man, you bringing the black man down. Do you think that 50's bringing the black man down if he's making a documentary on Diddy when we all know what they saying Diddy did? Is that bringing a black man down? 50 got his own personal beef with Diddy. You know, one thing I gotta say, right, with people, when you have your own encounters with people, can't nobody else tell you how you should deal with your encounter, right? And how you should go about later. Can't nobody tell you what you should do and how you should do it, especially if you had the encounter with, you know. I think Diddy was blackballing 50 at one point, not trying to get through the music business, you know, stopping his don't, you know, stopping his don't. So, hey, this might be a way he can feel he can get back at him, you know, because he couldn't get at him with the music business because he had it on lock. You know, Diddy had shit on lock. So this might be a way he can feel like, man, I'm gonna get back at it. You know, since he wanted to blackball me, it's my turn. Yeah. You said, nah, they wouldn't say that if he wasn't a black man. LOL, Dame hating a little bit. That one person. Hey, listen, you know, I think, you know, Dame is a smart man, though, right? But at the same time, I just think Dame's real emotional. I think Dame too emotional, man. You know, and in life, you can't be so emotional about everything. When you real emotional about everything, you going to definitely speak from emotions all the time. Sometimes it ain't even going to be that logic, you know? And I think that Dame is just speaking. Like, come on, Dame. You know, he got his own personal beef with Diddy. So, you know, he said Diddy tried taking shots. Like, come on, bro. He's still feeling some type way about that. It's like he holding on to that. This nigga tried to take me shopping. What? So he definitely gonna go for the juggler. It ain't like he gonna care about who say what. Hey, listen, this nigga was on some fruit pop shit. Yeah. And from what it seemed like, you know, Diddy was hitting his baby mom. You know, 50 might have been hitting his baby mom. It's real beef. Y'all know how it go. When it go to where it's though, a nigga going at your baby mom and it's on both ends, oh, it's beef. Straight up. You know, that's one way to get at a joke. Go at his baby mom, right? Especially if he might care about it. That's one way to go at a joker and make him feel it. And I had your baby mom over here doing the ooh-ah. You hear me? She was doing the ooh-ah. So I'm gonna make him feel this one. So you know, they got some real type of beef. No cap. You know what I'm saying? They got some real beef. Trees, what's popping, baby? What's happening? You hear me? What's goody? They got some real beef, man. So, you know, it's gonna be war, you know, with them jokers, man. For real. And 50 saying he gonna make the dot. Said he gonna make the dot. He ain't playing no games. You know, he said he gonna make the dot. Dame ain't feeling it though. But you know what Dame don't understand right now? And I'm gonna be real. Dame can't understand that he don't hold no weight in the industry. You know, because at one point he was holding some weight. You know, Rockefeller, they was stepping on shit. He had some say so. But now Dame ain't holding no weight, man. I care what Dame talking about. And he hasn't came to the realization with that yet. Once he comes to the realization, which I think he never will, you know, then maybe he understands. But I don't think he's gonna come to the realization. You don't hold no weight no more. And that's why it's important though for you to stay on your grind. You know, that's why it's important for you to stay focused. A lot of these jokers get caught up getting high. You know, they want to stimulate the brain, they want to escape reality. And it's easy to fall off. You know, it's easy to fall off. The hard part about life is continuing to elevate and maintain because there's so many obstacles in the game of life. So the hard part about life is elevating and maintaining. It's easy to fall off. You hear me? The hard part about life is staying focused, right? And not doing no goofy shit. It's easy to go out there and do some goofy shit. So you got to understand that once you get a position in life, you got to work hard to maintain it. You can't think like, oh, I got a certain position. I ain't never going to fall. Can't nobody do nothing with me. Now you got to still stay on your game because there's up and coming people all the time. There's new people getting in position. You know, there's new people that's hungry. And this is what people forget in everything in life. There's new people that's hungry, that want to get up, that want to be in position. So you might not have that hunger, but they do, you know. And, you know, I think Dame definitely, you know, don't got that drive no more. Yeah, he ain't got the drive that he used to have. And he thinks that he can live off his name. When you got to understand, and it don't work like that if your bag ain't up. You know, the bag got to be right for you to live on your name. Yeah, your bag right, you can, all right, when your name gets spoken, it holds some weight. Straight up. You know, straight up. Hey, listen, you got to understand this, right? Don't worship nobody. Don't worship nobody. That's one thing you got to understand. Don't worship nobody. Worship yourself. You hear me? Worship yourself. But you gotta learn from others' example, because in life, the game of life is designed a certain way. It's either you gonna go forward or backwards. You choose one. It's either you gonna go forward or backwards. Now, it's important for you to pay attention to certain things to give you motivation. It's important for you to pay attention to certain things so that you can get the motivation. It's a lot of people that don't got no motivation. If you see somebody that's doing something, use it as motivation. That's what people got to understand. Okay, I see they on their A game. Let me use it as motivation. Some people just be talking, right? But don't got no motivation in their life and are wondering why they don't got no motivation. Because your observation game is weak. You hear me? It's important for you to observe. A lot of jokers got weak observation game. You want an observation, pay attention. You want to observe. Let me see what's going on here. How is this happening? So that you can apply certain things to your life. And that's real. When you start applying certain things to your life, okay, you can take this from that, and then put it and form to your life. Those things are key. And you got to see what you observe out here. You know, but I know some people just be lost. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that be lost in this game of life, you know, because they can't figure out what's going on. You know, they think they know this, they think they know that, but they be living with their grandma, they be living with their mom. You know, you want to go out there and get active. You hear me? Figure out how to step out there and become an adult. Yeah. Figure out how to become an adult, man. Shit is real. You know, you got to have some type of goals set for yourself to look at so that you can elevate. You hear me? It's a fact. Smash that like button though, right? And hit that subscribe button. Man, shout out to the people that's rocking with SBGB TV, man. We about to hit 23,000. 23,000 subscribers coming from the mud. You're facts. You know, I appreciate all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV. About to hit 23,000. Let's get it, man. So if you just new to the channel, smash that subscribe button and smash that like button. Shout out to the real ones, man. You hear me? Shout out to the real ones, the solid ones. You know, that's rocking with SBGB TV. But I want y'all to hear this, right? Check this out. You know, 50 said he making the documentary on Diddy. Dame ain't feeling that. Dame say, yo, he trying to bring down a black man. Come on now. Hey, we already know the story. Diddy already went through the situation. 50 said, man, I'm in position. I'm going to go ahead and make the doc on this nigga and get to the bag. But don't nobody want to be realistic, though, right? And say how many people that Diddy took advantage of and robbed them people for their whole entire career in order for him to be in position. Let's just be real. You know, you got to understand this, right? In order for them execs to be who they got to take advantage of people. This just how it go. But everybody don't understand that. Them execs that everybody look up to that's in position, they didn't took advantage of many of people to get there. They didn't go out here and just treat everybody fair and become big execs. They got to take advantage of certain people. There's some people that ain't going to allow them, but majority of the people are looking for opportunity. And they willing to settle for anything just to have the opportunity. Niggas ain't reading their contracts. Niggas ain't paying attention. They just going out there signing. Man, let me get on. I need to get on. I'm trying to get out the hood. So if you take somebody trying to get out the hood that ain't got no money, and you say, all right, I'm gonna put you in a position that they might see other people doing good, but they don't understand the paperwork, they're gonna sign anything. And this is what they've been doing, straight up. So, you know, it's a lot of people that have been getting treated foul. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that have been getting treated foul on some real stuff.
There will be no more episodes.
Check this out.
Of BMF. It's done. Nobody really believes
BMF
it until last month when it was announced that BMF has officially been canceled.
It is official, bro. The end of BMF, the TV show on Stars that 50 Cent produced, is now canceled on Stars. For 4 seasons. They just had the season finale of this last year, and 50 Cent is not sad about it.
Yeah. Even though some people tried to discredit him, the man was absolutely right. And now fast forward a month later, we actually get to find out that 50 was indeed working on a doc about Diddy. For the last year and a half, ever since Diddy was on trial, 50 Cent has been teasing a Diddy doc. One person that called him out was Dame Dash. Dame Dash was going back and forth with 50, especially after 50 announced that he owns the right to pay it in full. Dame went to the Breakfast Club to discredit 50. He said, yo, you guys remember when 50 announced the Diddy doc? Well, where is it?
So...
Hey, yo, you got to really understand, right? People that be in position, it's some people that help others, but it's some in position that really don't care. If they help you, they help you. They make some money, they make some money. In life, right? There's certain things that we get numb to. And if you haven't experienced certain things of being in position, doing certain things, you ain't gonna understand it. But when you are in position and you got certain people that really don't appreciate what you do, it starts to make you numb, even to the ones that might appreciate what you do. You start thinking about it like, man, I did this for this person, I did this for that person, and they all was unappreciative, but then you might go do something for this person over here and they appreciate it. But if you got majority of the people that you do stuff for are unappreciative, you're going to look at everybody as a whole like, man, these niggas don't appreciate when I do stuff. Now, the ones that do, all right. So you're not going to sympathize in every situation. People really got to understand that.
I'm just talking that normally. Do you remember when 50 Cent was supposed to be putting out a documentary about Puff on Netflix?
Yes.
Where is it? I think it's still happening. Yeah, right. He's capping. So I talk a different language than most people. I'm a boss. So number one, there is no rights to be bought.
Listen to Dave.
So I knew he was trolling. And you got to remember, PM tried to have my son come on. Well, let me ask you this. Do you think messing with people's children is all right?
Well, yesterday, 50 Cent dropped the trailer of the Diddy doc called Sean Combs The Reckoning.
You can't continue to keep hurting
all gloves off.
And nothing ever happens. Just a matter of time.
In the caption, 50 Cent
all gloves off.
They said I was capping. What happened? And now today, 50 Cent is officially taking the victory lap. He posted this infamous picture of Dame Dash with his teeth missing from the Instagram live earlier this year. Then he go.
Hey, yo, Dame definitely looking crazy with these joints. Hey, yo, Dame was looking crazy. Oh, God. Hey, yo, this is a Joker that supposed to have that bag. Dame looking crazy. You hear me? Hey, yo, Dame looking crazy right there. Man, you gotta tighten up, man. Cause for real, ain't no way Dame Dash chicklets should look like that. I'm just keeping it a buck. There's no way that Dame Dash's grill is supposed to look like that, man. That's Dame though. Rockefeller, prioritizing your hygiene, that shit is important, man. I'm just keeping it a buck. Prioritizing your teeth, that's your teeth, nigga. Hold up. Gotta keep your mouth right. God damn. Hey, yo, what I think, right? J Meeks, I think Dame teeth got messed up messing with them irks. You hear me? Straight up. Messing with them perks. Oh, they done messed a lot of people's teeth up now. Make your whole shit fall out. And it's a lot of people that been messing with them perks and they got addicted. They start chewing them up like vitamins. Straight up. They just and I think Dame definitely was chewing them perks up heavy, if we being real. You know, if we being real, look at Dame. Look at Dame. Hold up. Let's put Dame back up there. Look at Dame. Man, Dame was chewing them perks, man, heavy. Dame was chewing them perks heavy, man. Had to be. Had to be, man. Dame had to be chewing them perks, man. Like, for them joints to fall out like that, the chicklets fell out in the front, though. That's crazy work. They fell out in the front. Hold up. Like, yo, hey, listen. For you to have been a millionaire in position and you ain't got your dental shit in line or you ain't got a personal bag set aside. Like, Dame was supposed to have his teeth fixed in a matter of hours. This what type of individual Dame was claiming he a boss. Like, especially at that level, you're supposed to have your chicklets fixed in an hour. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, though. Man, that's vicious. No cap. That right there, oh, man. It's like, how do you even smile at the camera like that? Like, how do you even pick the camera up and turn the camera on and smile? Come on, man. Especially for a brother that done ran through millions. Hold up. Prioritizing. Man, I don't care about nothing material. Your health, your body, that's number one priority. You know, I don't care about no material shit, none of that. I gotta get my body and my health together. Hold up. I ain't sitting around here worried about a new car and I'm on a yacht. Hold on. My teeth fell out? God damn. Hold up. I don't want no pop-ons or none of that. I don't want no pop-ons or none of that shit. I'm thinking about, yo, I'm a big exec in the game. Look at my shit now. This is a big exec in the game. This is what happened. It's like Dame gotta chill, man. He gotta Dame Dash, he gotta relax. I'm just being real. Dame, it's time. You my guy, Dame. You know, I definitely admired back in the day when you was grinding. Okay, Dame got it popping. Exec over there at Rockefeller, right? But you gotta relax now, man. Like, no cap. Ain't no way you should be talking shit. I'm just being real. You should be talking slick right now. This ain't the time. You know, you gotta fall back and figure out how to get this shit back in line. You know what I mean? It's like, chill. Don't worry about Diddy. Don't worry about nobody else. You should be worried about the dentist. No cap. You should be focused on, yo, I'm about to get to the dentist right now. ASAP. I'm just keeping it a buck.
was on to call out Dame Dash for calling him a liar. Whatever you do, don't believe people like this. They're desperately looking for attention. Now, this also means that 50 Cent does indeed have the rights to pay in full, and he was not capping about it like Dame tried to allude to.
I told you he doesn't have the rights. No one has the rights. Where you gonna buy the rights from? I wasn't planning on making paid in full about those people. Again, I was making my paid in full. And, you know, you don't have to buy the rights. I was actually there. So, 50 trolls. And I was saying, and I felt like you were interrupting me, and I'd like you to answer my question.
Which now makes all the sense in the world as to why Dame was apologizing to 50 and Cam days later.
Almost every OG from Harlem and everyone I respect is like, yo, this shit is embarrassing. So, Daniel, I spoke to Cam, and we can resolve this. I just want to talk to him, and it's over. And if we need to, because we can't publicly have us as black people beefing with each other. That's just what they want. They use us to tear each other down. They don't do it. We do it to ourselves, but they usually pay us to do it. And I'm not going to get caught up in that. So I prefer to squash this. I want to apologize to Harlem because I know this was embarrassing for Harlem. And
now I gotta say this, right? And this is real rap. Dame is saying that now, right? Because he's in a financial situation. But when his money was up, he wasn't thinking like that. And I gotta be real. This is how black people think. When they got money, they don't care about tearing another black man down. It's when they money go down. Now I'm gonna say this, right? With Young Thug, he ain't care about destroying nobody in the culture in Atlanta, nowhere. Soon as they came out with the interrogation tape of him in there talking, and people start saying he's snitching, and he started to really lose people that was supposed to rock with him, that's when he started to care about the unity. And this is how black people is. I'm just being real. They don't care about the unity when they got control. They care about the unity when they lose control. Now they want everybody to come on their side. Now they want to, but it's too late for that. We got to start thinking about the unity when we in position. All these execs, black niggas in position, they don't care nothing about unity when they're in position. It's only when they lose the control that they care about the unity. And I'm going to just keep it a buck with that.
And the thing is, that all we deal with things different. It also comes with violence. And I can't be violent, and I won't be violent. And I don't want any of my friends to be violent. My job is to keep them out of jail. So the only way I can deal with things, keep certain things out of the algorithm, is to answer as soon as somebody says something. And my version of violence is just lawsuits. If I can take...
Dame doesn't understand that you just Dame. You don't control the algorithm, bro. You have no control of the algorithm. You're not big enough. You lost that fire. And he doesn't understand that yet.
I would. We can't. And the Italian Godfather, part two, he killed his brother. The black Godfather don't kill his brother. He teaches his brother. So, again, if y'all want to sit down and work it out, I don't even want to be a part of that project. What y'all doing, I don't really understand what it is. But I feel like 50, Cam, me, if together we show that we can be beefing, pause, and then come together and maybe do a TV show together, something different. Or a movie or something, just showing the world that we can work together. And we will prove everyone wrong. They love.
Hey, yo, everybody in the industry said Dame was an asshole. Everybody. When Dame had position, he was an asshole. He got things done, yes, but he was an asshole to everybody. He wasn't thinking about coming together. Now, you at the bottom, you want everybody to come together. Maybe if Dame would have thought about bringing everybody together when he was in position, he wouldn't be in this position. But this is what I say. Some of these jokers don't think about this shit until they lose their balance. Now we need to come together. When you don't even have the ability to bring people together, because nobody's taking you serious. Nobody listening to you. And that's what Dame going through right now. Nobody listening to Dame. They like, go ahead somewhere. I got it now. I got the work now. You used to have the work. Don't nobody want to hear about them old niggas that had it. You ain't got it no more? All right, fall back. Ain't nothing you can do. Chill, relax. Relax.
We're tearing each other down, and I'm not doing that shit. And I apologize to my OGs for embarrassing them. But I just wanted to talk to him. And he finally talked to, he finally replied when it was the lawsuit. And I was like, man, I'm not going to talk to Dan. And if you want to, Dan, if you want, please arrange us to have to sit down. You can bring who you want. And also 50, you're invited to. But instead of us talking about each other on fucking social media like clowns, let's sit down and talk like real men.
Now, even though 50 Cent is taking the victory,
that's the new wave, Dang. You got to understand that that's the new wave. The internet, it changed. See, you got to be equipped to change with the time. Don't get stuck. Everything's going to change every couple of years, every couple of decades or decades. Things are going to change. Dame's still stuck in the past, whereas though you not Dame from this. Nah, don't nobody care that Dame did this before and that. Nobody cares what you did for them before. It's about what you're doing now. A lot of people forget that. When you do something out of the kindness of your heart and you want to be generous with people, just understand that in the future doesn't mean that people are going to look at it as, oh, you did this for me. They really don't be caring. They just care about you doing it at the moment and how it can benefit them. So if you're going to do something for somebody, you got to just do that because you wanted to do that. But if you expecting to have people come through for you later, you going to be surprised. Because if you lose your footing, you lose your balance, people going to show you who they are. Straight up. And I'm going to just keep it a buck. Yeah, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, smash that subscribe button and smash that like button. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. Yeah, we going all the way up. Just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just got to keep it real, man, with yourself. You got to keep it real with yourself, man. If you lie to yourself, I think Dame is lying to himself right now. All that unity stuff, you were supposed to do that when you had the position. And then, he would have seen like he already seen before that it don't work like that. Because you got people pulling this way and pulling that way. It's people that want to do their own thing, people that don't want to be surrounded by you, that don't want to do business with you. It's some people that might just want to do a business deal with you. All right, this is a good deal for me. I'm going to do the deal. But they really don't want to be tied in with you. They just see that it makes financial sense to them to do this deal. You know what I mean? So understanding all that, man, is important in the game if we just being real. So, you got to understand that, man. Just keeping it a buck. Man, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, man. We about to hit that 23,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the real ones that rock with SBGB TV. And I appreciate y'all. And we grind. You hear me? We grinding. About to hit 23,000. Yeah, let's do it. You hear me? If you rocking with SBGB TV, smash that subscribe button. We trying to hit that 23,000 tonight. So be a part of that. You hear me? Try to hit that 23,000 tonight. Be a part of that, man. The movement. I'm just saying. Shout out to the real ones that rock with SBGB TV. You hear me? Straight up. And we going up. You know, we keeping it a buck like we do. We keeping it a buck going in. And we go live every day. Go live every day. You know, we got them drops coming out today. So make sure y'all got your notification bell locked in. Got the drops coming, man. Shout out to all the real ones, man. You hear me? Let's go. We're gonna bring J Meeks on in. Shout out to J Meeks. Let's bring J Meeks in. Yes, sir. You heard me? J Meeks. What's happening? I'm all right. How you feeling?
For you.
I'm feeling real good.
Okay. Happy Black Friday.
Happy Black Friday. You looking good too, girl.
Thank you, sir. You're looking handsome yourself.
Oh, thank you, man. What's popping though, man? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Just in here rocking with you and the fam.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button out there and smash that like button
And
if
become
you
a
just
member.
came in the building.
And become a member.
And become a member. It's only $3.99. Yeah, light work.
You can do that.
Yeah, it's light work. It's light work.
Yeah. How
C
you feeling?
Brown was popping.
How you feeling?
I feel good. You
Yeah.
know, I feel good. You know, I'm happy. You know, I'm here. I'm able to do life is life,
Okay.
but I'm glad I'm able to say life is life.
Yeah. And it's life in doing it this way and not the other
Woo! Woo!
way.
That's ill, ain't it?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be
Being
life
able
in
to
a
sit
whole nother.
here.
It could be life in a whole nother way.
Yeah. Being able to sit here and connect with people, you know, and enjoy, you know, building.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I like that foundation that you set, and because some people build on rocky, right? You got that strong foundation, and you build in, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
Fact.
You know what you're doing.
And consistent.
Mm-hmm. That's what
You
I'm.
know,
Yeah, that's that strong foundation when it's like that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we all see Ray J. He
Okay.
got arrested uh for pulling the strap out while his baby mother's right there. And you know, he was saying what he gonna do if they came
Mm-hmm.
through the door. He never did anything. But he brandished it, he cocked it, he was aggressive. Then he let somebody in the house grab him up with the strap. How do you
Yeah.
feel about that situation? You know, you being a woman, how do you
Mm-hmm.
feel about seeing a man go straight for a firearm in that situation?
Well, I don't know if you heard first that he pulled it out on her, which I don't think that was caught on camera. Allegedly, she said that he pulled it out on her, and he said, "No, I didn't." And then when the little scuffle started, or when the guy got involved, he said he was going to do what he was going to do, pow pow with the guy. So to me, it indicates he had it earlier too. To me, I wasn't there. I don't know, but that's what it indicated. So, I, I don't know. I can't explain why Ray J is doing the stuff that he's doing with the baby mama. You know, putting a gun on a female with kids in the house, it's not okay. It's
Goofy.
absolutely, it's just absolutely out of control.
So,
He's
do
out of
you
control.
think with that situation that they might take his permit license to carry?
Mm. You assuming he has one?
Yeah, I mean, I think he got um a legal license to have it. I think the firearm was his.
Okay. I think it's grounds to talk about it for sure. If he's being reckless like that, I'm pretty sure it's grounds to be. They probably going to be discussing it. I don't know what it takes. I would have to look it up to see what it takes for you to get that card removed or taken from you.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you think they would still let him have that, even though he directed that type of energy and cocked it for no reason, well, just to basically threaten her, because that was basically what he did, was threaten her and whoever was in the house, but he never did anything with it. But it was the fact that he pulled it out and threatened her. But I don't know what his charges is, but you know, he got some charges. He had to bail out.
Yeah. So what I think is this. One thing is she said he pulled it out on her. We didn't see that on camera. That's his word against her word, right? And
Yeah.
then we have where he said he was protecting, people learn how to say words that they need to say. So he said he was protecting his children because a guy came in his bedroom to help take the kids from, I think they were sleeping in the bed. So he's now saying that he was using it as protection, which he was protecting his kids. It's still not, it doesn't add up, but people use words. Those are like little trigger words for people to try to justify some behavior, in my opinion.
But
So,
we seen that he let the people in his house. It wasn't like it was some strangers in the house. It wasn't like, they broke in the house. So them not violating his house and his property, it seemed to me like he was high and
yeah.
he jumped the judgment and he had possession of the firearm. And him being under the influence in possessing the firearm, I know that might be grounds for him to lose license of the firearm or something like that. What you think?
Yeah, yeah, I'm thinking that for sure the state or whoever is going to, that's something they're going to be talking about if it's not an automatic thing that they do with this charge. Again, he has to go through the procedures of court, and you know what I mean. He has to go through it to be found guilty before all that can happen. But I do think that's grounds to talk about it. He seems reckless, and I think that's what they're going to look at. He's reckless with this piece of weapon that he has, that he can do a lot of harm to. And it was and his children were there present, so it's some child endangerment stuff going on for sure.
Mm.
And certain crimes he may not, I'm not for sure if that carries. I would have to look that up. But yeah, I don't. I would have to look that up for sure to see if he would, if they would just automatically say that he can no longer have weapons anymore, house anymore. What
And
do you think he should have? You think he should have his weapon or his weapon back?
nah, like me being honest, in a situation like that, I don't think you should have a weapon. If
No.
that minor situation gets you
Mm-hmm.
to want to grab your firearm,
Yeah.
I don't think you should have one. You
Eh,
shouldn't have one because there's people out here that can't get one and wouldn't even take it to that level for something so minor. But
Mm-hmm.
you having the ability to get one, you ready to go grab that to try to install fear for no reason.
Yeah.
It's real goofy.
Yeah. 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 And I think the male was the princess's cousin's husband. So it's not like he probably didn't know. He knew him, you know.
He said they could come over for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you tell these people to come by for Thanksgiving and
Mm-hmm.
you get that upset that you can't control yourself. Like you could have took a
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah.
If it made you feel that bad, you could have took a walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
If it
The
was
lack of
that
impulse
bad,
control. Yeah. Yeah. The lack of impulse control is crazy to me. Like you have to learn how to make some adjustments, you know? So I don't know. It's crazy. It happened on Thanksgiving. The kids are there and, you know,
yeah. Like nobody was trying to hurt the kids.
no.
Nobody in the house is in danger.
Yeah.
But you got a firearm and you want to show it.
Because she decided she wanted to take the kid, or she made a decision because of his behavior, sounded like that she was going to
Mm-hmm.
take the kid. And so he said, "Oh no, you're not."
And she still took the kids anyway.
And he went to jail.
Yeah. That was a dumb way to catch a case for
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't think that case is just gonna go away. I think something probation is gonna be something behind that case. I don't think that that county uh that court system being as though that it was public, they just gonna let it go. And then also he's probably gonna get banned from live streaming on Twitch.
Oh, yeah. 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 They have some really strict rules, right? Their rules
Yeah,
on
that's what
there.
they say. They say Twitch ain't playing no games. They'll ban
Yeah.
you quick.
Yeah. I think I've heard that.
Yeah. So they probably going banning from Twitch and go mess with the paper he was making on there. It's like goofy stuff. You
And I don't think this is his first time having some kind of some domestic violence you know, with a female, let alone the same victim in some of the cases that he's had before too. So
okay, so it's been multiple instances with her.
yeah. Yeah. So how people they try to have that paperwork. It's kind of funny when I
Mm-hmm.
say paperwork, but they build paperwork on you, and they look at all the times that you've been there and the same kind of offenses and charges, and his time is running out, I'm pretty sure, or should be close to it. He's been doing this for quite some time. I remember a whole situation when they were in Vegas when she was pregnant with their youngest child. So his
Mm.
behavior with this back and forth has been happening for some time now.
Okay. So he's
And then
known to spaz out like this.
yeah. And then how he's talking to his current situation, I don't know what it is. But
Okay.
he's been on there, he's been on there treating her kind of bad.
I see he likes that's his ill. I see. You know, he disrespects the women on camera and on live. But what got me looking at him real funny is he disrespects the women on camera, but the transgenders the LGBTRTS LMNPO community, he got respect out of this world. He say, yo, you can't disrespect them. They're my friends. That's how I say it too. They're my
Why?
friends.
Why you say all the letters but the right letters in the letters? Like
I thought that's how I go. I know it's something in there. I'm
you
close.
say you say every letter except for the letters.
Yeah, I try to get it real close. Yeah.
But I get, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. He goes all the way in. Don't say anything bad about that
Yeah.
community. That community.
That's crazy though. You know,
Mhm.
when you look at it, you got a massive amount of respect for the LRGSTMMPO community, right?
I
But
can't. I
for the women that you say you like, you go
nothing.
hard in the paint on them. You know, that shit weird to me. Like,
Yeah.
especially at the age 44.
Oh, he 44. Okay.
44 years old. I think at that age, when you get in your 40s, I think you should have a little bit more maturity dealing with women. I mean, when you young, I think men and women, they might have beef. They get to arguing back and forth. And, you know, y'all got to learn each other. You got to learn to deal with the woman, and the woman got to learn to deal with the man. I think those things happen. But
Mm-hmm.
at 44,
Yeah. It's getting.
I think you should have it in your head how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
Yeah.
putting yourself in that type of situation and, you know, looking the way you looking, but they be on them drugs.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I don't know if age. I mean, you're right. Age doesn't. I mean, age doesn't. We what I'm seeing these days, age. It doesn't matter about age anymore. You know, I've seen some young wise people, and I've seen some old crazy fools. So, but him being in the industry and around a lot of women and things like that, you would think he have learned by now how to treat women. And it seems like it's the women that he deals with. You know, he had a lot of patience with Krishan when she was over
But
there messing with his house, and you know, he was very patient with her. I just use her as an example as a woman. I've seen him online with other women, and I didn't see that behavior. I see him with his ex-wife and his current situation with the female that he's dealing with and how he's treating them. So is it just with women he's dealing with, or is it women in general?
now it's women he's dealing with. You said that right. It's the
Mm-hmm.
women that he's dealing with. He's definitely, you know, disrespectful. The women that he's not dealing with, he got respect. Like, you know, when he talks about the women that come around, oh, I got a love for them. They're my friends. And, you know, he
Yeah.
talked to them like that. But the women
Mm-hmm.
that he's dealing with, he real irate with him. It's like,
Yeah.
like, God damn, bro. I thought you was humping on her. You that mad at her?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. It's disrespectful.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I think these dudes be real suspect. And I'm
Mm.
like, man, I don't know
They
if,
don't like women?
yeah, it's like, I'm telling you, I don't think, you know, some of them dudes that be in that industry, they don't like women. It's like a
Mm.
lot of them jokers, when they got some money, they want a man. Like, what the hell going on? Y'all got
Yeah.
some money. Y'all don't want the woman. Y'all want the man.
No.
She's crazy.
They want something new.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I
You
guess
hear whack,
guess they've
you
had
like to
all
study
the
them.
he was getting educated. He wanted to be educated
Educated on what?
on the
And
trend.
shit.
He
Hold
was trying
up.
to be
This nigga said he studies transgenders though. Now that shit is wild. That's just like some wild stuff. Like you really gonna say something like that, bro? I can't believe the brother said it. You know,
He
I'm
said,
just being real. You know, like hold up, my man. You really talking about you study transgenders? Like, come on, bro. Let's listen to him one time. Let's listen to him one time. Hold on, let's listen
okay.
to him.
I've been reading up on transgenders. Everything y'all do.
Okay.
Everything y'all do.
I don't know.
Now you have to, like right now when you talk, you know your brain is the message center, right?
Let's do it. Let's do it one more time.
I've been reading up on transgenders. Everything y'all do.
Okay.
Everything y'all do.
I don't know.
Now you have to, like right now when you talk, you know your brain is the message center, right?
Every time I hear this, it messes me up. That a
your
man
face
said
shows it.
he studies transgenders. I don't like. Why would you even have that as a thought to do? Listen to this nigga. Listen to this nigga.
I'm gonna keep it 100. If I found out this morning that R&B was a transgender, I done been up in this thing so motherfucking much. I ain't really going nowhere, my niggas. So I understand. But evidently, this is a real woman.
Man, this is beyond content. That's beyond content. Ain't no man supposed to be talking like this, man. This is wild. Now, I'm gonna ask you, right? If you was with a guy, right, and he told you that he was studying transgenders, how would you look at that?
Yeah, I would think he was into. He was curious for sure. He's into it. He wants. He's interested. Because I'm not studying something that I'm not in. But you can study something you're curious about, but still, he's curious about it. So, yeah.
That's wild, though. Yeah. And it's like.
So, do you think he has a book?
I'm trying to figure out what book would you have? Like, they got books on that?
I wonder if he said he studies them. So is he just because he sees them, so he's watching them, or does he get a book and read about it, or he's on a computer googling it? Like, I don't know what does study mean. How is he studying them? I should say.
Yo, let's listen to it one more time. Let's do it one more time. This is the real deal. Ain't no AI. This is the real deal.
No, that's he was serious.
I've been reading up on transgenders. Everything y'all do.
Okay.
Everything y'all do.
I don't know.
Now you have to, like right now when you talk, you know your brain is the message center, right?
This nigga said your brain is the message center. Like, what the hell? It's like he's explaining something to the transgender. Like he's explaining something. Like, hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. You bugging. Like, you wilding. Listen to this right here. Hold on, listen to this. Listen. He can't even distinguish if this is a man or a woman right now. Check this out.
PTR. See the PTR? See that? No filter.
Nah, don't that wax.
No filter, no makeup.
That's a man, wax.
Huh?
That's a man? I think so. Is that the same? Is that the same Fox that be over in the other room? The one that Baltimore Fox? Is that Baltimore?
Bring Fox up.
Is that Baltimore? I don't want to disrespect. My bad. I got another Fox.
Let me go to the Charlie. Hold on.
Yes, it is. It's the trans.
Hey, yo, that nigga said, hold up, let me see. Once somebody told you that it was a man, it was a trans.
You'd be like, yeah.
Why are you still wanting to go see though?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's the same thing as in when he was talking about going to see the child porn. It's like, why are you going to go look for this? You know, if somebody say it's child porn over there, you're not going to look for it. All right.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, yo, let me go see. It's the
Yeah.
same thing he did right there. Somebody say, yo, that's a man, whack. That's a
He did.
man, Buddha. He like, man, let me see. It's basically like, all right, let me see if the thing's there. Like, hold up.
Oh.
Why
Yeah.
do you want to check on that?
Yeah. Well, I'm a little concerned because he said he was a straight A student. That's what he's. I'm a little concerned because he said I'm a straight A student. He skipped a grade or two or something. I forget. He skipped two grades or something like that. And you studying. How are you studying and still failing at the same time? And you done skip grades and you just so smart and you just so make it make sense.
It's crazy. It puzzles me, right? It puzzles me, you know, and I wonder, you know, why he always tries to throw that bone on other people, you know, because he's quick to try to put that bone on somebody. You know, he was beefing with the bull that he was just beefing with last week or two ago. He comes out, yeah, he was on the phone with R&B and the transgender, and he was on there jerking off, and so I'm like,
Yeah.
R&B sat on the phone the whole time while this was going on. Like,
Yeah.
nah, you capping on that one. That's like, I can't go for that. And I'm seeing that he acts like, oh, it's okay. I talk to them, I chill with them, I sit on the phone with them, all that. But he like, I'm gonna put this bone on this person about that. The same way with the police shit. Oh man, I talk to the police. You know, I got associates and friends that's the police. But then,
Yeah.
oh, this nigga's the police, and now
Yeah.
you the police. So it's just
Yeah.
like when I'm paying attention to dude, right? It seems like everything that he wants to put on somebody else is like a
He.
reflection of
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy work, though.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Now, if you were in a relationship, right, and you got with a guy and you felt that he was a switch hitter, he was batting left-handed when he was supposed to be right-handed, right? Would you stay if you felt that? Like, man, I'm gonna work it out. Would you say, man, he's a good person? I'm a I'm gonna try to work it out. We are a family. Would you stay or what would you do? Would you leave? What would you do?
So am I talking to him? He's my family. What's the scenario? It doesn't matter.
Only thing you could be doing is being in a relationship with him.
No, because you said I've been like just talking to him or like just getting to know. Because this is what the reason why I'm asking is this is because some men that are curious or in that lifestyle or looking and going into that lifestyle, they don't come out within the beginning, right? So now women have fell in love with these guys and they say, no, 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 I'm not, I don't know if what words can I say? Can I say, no, I'm not gay. I think you can say that word.
Yeah.
They say, I'm not gay, but they like maybe anal play. They like, I mean, there's some wild, crazy, oh shoot. I'm trying to be nice. Not there are some different kind of people out there in the world where they like to do things that normally females would do to males. They like to do those things to a toy. They like to have their G spot, you know, play with or whatever. But sometimes you won't find this out until like even maybe a year into the relationship. So now you involved in a relationship with a person think you're so attentive.
I'm sitting here waiting on the answer. I'm trying to.
So,
I
so,
I ain't got the answer yet. I'm sitting here.
you just want me? I'm
Hey,
trying to. I'm
hey,
trying to
listen.
claim the
I'm
knowledge.
listening to the explanation. I'm hearing it. It's a hell of an explanation. But I'm sitting here waiting for the answer. If you get with a guy, you head
Okay,
over
me first. Okay,
heels, you in love with him, and you hear the guys with what we just heard right there, right? What we just heard together about a man saying that he studies transgenders, and you like, man, it's something funny with this dude, right? Then you hear
mm-hmm.
the last girl he ran off with in the
Yeah,
clubhouse. She said he like watching gay porn.
yeah.
He like fingers rotation, do this shit, right? He like the finger rotate and do this, right? Are you gonna stay with him?
No, I no because he's really into men, and I'm just his like front.
Okay.
Unless he's disclosed that he's bi from the beginning, right?
Okay.
Because he's either going to be bi or straight or gay, right? And so if I find this out and he hasn't disclosed this to me, that means he's hiding it from me, right? Because why not
Yeah.
disclose it, right? So you're hiding it. I found this, I'm hearing this. You're never coming to tell me, or, so I'm thinking you really want to be on that side of the fence and not really here.
Yeah. So listen to this again. I just need you to hear this one more time.
Okay.
PTR. See the PTR? See that? No filter.
Nah, don't that wax.
No filter, no makeup.
That's a man, wax.
Huh?
That's a man. I think so. Is that the same fox that we over in the other room? The one that Baltimore Fox? Is that Baltimore?
Bring Fox up.
Is that Baltimore? I don't want to disrespect. My bad. I got another Fox.
Let me go to the Charlie. Hold on.
It's a trans.
It is. It's the trans.
It's the I told you.
Everybody knew.
But him.
He studied them. He studied them, and he was so smart in school.
Hey, listen to this right here.
I cannot.
I'm reading up on transgenders. Everything y'all do.
Okay.
Everything y'all do.
I don't know.
Now, you have to, like right now when you talk, you know your brain is the message center, right?
I don't even know what that means. What that mean?
Got me. Damn. It's the type time yo on. Yo on some weird shit. Yo is on some weird shit, man.
But it's similar to how Ray J treats, he treats R&B that way, and a lot of other women on his platform or whatever, Funhouse, he treats those women like that. And then I don't like you. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
The
and then Ray
same
J's doing the
exact
same.
way.
This is like the pattern, So do you guys like women or you don't like women?
You see how they got a great deal of respect for the transgenders, but the women, they have no respect for them.
No.
It's
kind of similar behavior, in both of them. It's because,
Yeah, that's major.
Yeah.
That's major.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
And they tight like this?
Yeah. Yeah, yes. It's a lot going on, man. And I see what's going on. They ain't really liking the women. They like using the women for the front.
Yeah.
Because I'ma just be real. There's no way that I'm gonna be dealing with a woman and I got no respect for her, but respect for somebody that wanna look like a woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. That part.
Yeah.
That part. Yeah.
When I sit there and think about this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that I'm gonna have no respect for my woman. None. I'm gonna disrespect her in front of every single
Every.
individual in the
Yes.
world.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it's a dude that's dressed like a woman, I got respect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Ah, yeah. Hey, man. Hey, it's a man. It's a man, whack. It's a man.
It's a man. Everyone knew
Yeah.
that.
Everybody knew it.
Yeah.
Everybody. Hey, oh, whack. That's a man. Whack, like, huh? Man, let me see. Oh, man. What did
Yeah.
they told you it's a man? What you gonna see different? They warning you that it's a man. You the only nigga that can't see is a man. Oh, it's a man.
Your whole. Everybody told you. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's some deep shit, man. Yeah, that's some
Yeah.
deep shit. And I think that them jokers definitely straight up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You
Can
know
we
what I'm
speak on
saying?
the? Can we speak on the female though? The, like, can I speak on the female a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kind of regarding Ray J. Um, I'm hoping that Princess has learned, because she's done this several times, that she's learned that he's given her enough reasons to not give him another opportunity to have a family day with him, because it always turns this way. And I understand females, we want the fathers to be involved and the fathers to come, and but it's to continue to have that be the result. I wouldn't do it anymore. I would explain to my kids, I'm sorry, if you know what I mean. If they're of age, I'm sorry, but she's gonna have to. The kids are gonna have to be old enough to be able to go over there by themselves and have dinner with daddy when you have somebody that acts that way.
Yeah,
Females,
okay.
I think we go to the extreme to make sure fathers or the other parents is involved when they have shown us so many times that they're unhealthy to have our kids or you to be around. Like, okay, if I have to be there with my kids and it's unsafe for me, I'm not. I can't be there. We can't be there. So
Yeah.
it, it's time for her to just. You can't do it with him. He's unhealthy. He's unhealthy.
I think a lot of time people force certain things that are really a no-go. You
Just
know,
no, just like yes, yeah. You said
yeah.
that.
I think there's a lot of times it's like things is like a no-go, but they try to force them upon for whatever reason, but it just make things worse. Sometimes it is what it is. Sometimes just certain things can't be mended or fixed.
Yeah, yeah,
And you can try all you want, but you really like adding fuel to the fire.
yeah, yeah.
And that's
You're
how I see
creating yeah, you're creating more damage and injury, and not only to yourself, but to other people. And in this situation is to her kids,
it. Yeah,
right?
yeah. And he didn't created a situation for himself. So it was like the kids got damaged behind it because they experienced something, but
Oh,
he got a situation that he didn't create it for himself that you could have avoided because it went bad both ways for the kids and you. So
yeah,
you would have been like, nah, it's all good. We ain't got to do Thanksgiving.
yeah,
Hey, she might have been upset. Princess just
yeah,
might, oh, why not? Nah, not
yeah,
today. It's cool.
yeah,
I understand you might be mad, but this ain't what we need to do. But
yeah,
him accepting and knowing that it wasn't going to work out. You just created a problem for yourself. You just made a big issue. Now the kids see this. It's like it's too much when it could have been avoided for a day that really didn't mean that much if you would have said, all right, I ain't gonna do it. All right, it's gonna be another one next year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Christmas, you know. Maybe we can try at Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Next month, you know, we could try another time. We could try Easter. Let's take a couple months. We could try
Yeah,
Easter. We ain't gotta rush it. Let's see what
yeah,
we do, how we feel by the time Valentine's Day and that come around. You know, we can see, all right, is we cool? Let's give it some time.
yeah. Martin Luther King Jr. birthday, one of them, something down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them down the
So
line.
I,
But what she did do is she did set up a boundary, and she kept her boundary. What I heard is that she said, "We will do this. We will do this. But if you get out of control, I'm gonna take the kids and the food, and we're gonna leave." And so she told him ahead of time what was going to happen if he did whatever he did. And so she proceeded to do that, and he didn't respect the boundaries that she already had laid out.
so she knew it was gonna go left. You
Well,
know,
it's happened before. Yes.
she knew it
Yeah.
was gonna go left. You know,
Yeah.
and I gotta be real with this. When you have that rocky relationship with someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all haven't been healed because obviously they haven't been healed.
Yeah.
It's gonna occur every single time. It's because it's the little things that can flare the situation.
It's gonna
You
be
haven't
anything.
healed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be you ask me a question when I'm doing something else. That
Mm-hmm.
can make the shit escalate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I think, you know, when two people haven't been healed, I don't care who is involved, a child or not, you got to heal first because all you do is make it worse by trying to force something when it's not healed. Anybody can
Yeah.
come to the mind and say, oh, well, we got to do this for the child. So now you make that effort and then it's a bigger situation comes up out of that. Why couldn't y'all just take the time and heal? Let it heal. If it take a little bit of time, cool. You know what I'm saying? But people don't be understanding that until it go bad. I guarantee you right now, he wish he said, not this Thanksgiving.
No, he don't think that. He don't. I don't think he thinks that.
You think that by him getting arrested and sitting in the cell, you still don't think he said, man, I wish I would have told her chill.
No, he's looking at her. She shouldn't have did this, and she shouldn't have did this, and she shouldn't have took the kids because he got
Okay.
online after the arrest, after he bailed out, and that's exactly what he was saying. That he should have, she shouldn't have been trying to take the kids, you know,
He
because
said
he
that
tried.
after he got out?
Yeah, I think so. If I remember correctly, he
Okay,
said
I ain't
that.
see that one.
I think he said. I think that I think because I think they both came on trying to explain what really, you know, their versions of it or whatever. And he still was talking that same talk. You know, it's not about people's actions, it's about how they talk. And that's when you know if there's some changed behavior. And he got out of jail and he still was talking, you know, he didn't go, let me reflect and see how, you know what, it was too early for us to do this. He didn't talk like that. He was still pretty much like the man was trying to take my kids out of my bedroom. He was on that tip. He was on that time.
So he was trying to say that other guy was trying to take the kids out the bedroom?
Yes. That's his
Hey,
justification getting the
so if that's him justifying why he grabbed the strap, he's a bitch. Because if you in your house and you saying that you like that and you really can fight and get down, you not grabbing no strap for somebody in your house and he's the only one there. It's me and you. Like, hold on, bro,
yeah.
get up out of here. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, but obviously, from what I see, how the dude pressed him after the situation when he had the strap, he must really was kind of intimidated by the guy for him to go grab the strap, and the guy still subdues him with the strap. Yeah, he must have been kind of intimidated by that guy. Yeah.
And I think he was probably under the influence of something or some things.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. But that's what I was saying, is that women has to stop, or people who are in relationships, it could be men or women, but if you know the other person is not healthy, you just kind of have to cut trying to make this work. Like it just doesn't work. It didn't work last year. It's probably not gonna work this year. So just
Okay.
stop. You know?
All right. Well, I just got the video
Oh,
of Ray J speaking, right?
okay. Let's see
And
what he said.
let's see what he said. Let's see what Ray J said.
Let's see if we have some
Smash that
change
like button. What you say?
and becoming. I said, let's see if he has some change thinking.
All right. Let's see.
Goes to where it don't supposed to go. You in my house. We having an argument. Alright? We grown ups. If you wanna leave, leave. The kid is upstairs sleeping in my bed. You wanna go upstairs and take the kids, wake them up into this grown up argument which shouldn't have happened. Instead of letting them sleep, you wanna snatch her and take her with you. Then you got a dude coming in my bedroom where my kids is asleep, and they're trying to get in my bed and take my kids because all of y'all are drunk. Y'all can't drive these kids drunk. I'm not letting it happen. This dude is coming in my room, getting in my bed to take my kid. I'm going to defend my kids, and I'm going to defend my space. And now, when they call the police, no problem. I'm sure the police going to come and understand what I'm going through. I go to jail. I'm in my bedroom. They're in there snatching my kids out of the bed while they're asleep, and they're waking up yelling and screaming and crying. A dude is getting my kid out of the bed, bro. I'm going for mine. For my kids, I'm going to double down on that. Y'all can't do that. But you know what? It is what it is. I love my kids. I'm not playing about my kids, and that's it.
Okay. So what I'm gonna say about it, right, is he's trying to use that as an excuse.
Yeah. This is
And from what we've seen, he said take the kids anyway. He said take your kids. First he said, y'all not gonna take my kids, or you not gonna take my kids, princess. And then when she said, I'm taking my kids, right? He said, well, take your kids then, right? So for you trying to justify the reason that you did what you did was because of the kids and you're going to double down, obviously the police got a different statement. So what you're saying to the public, and this is what I really see, that some of these jokers aren't that smart, and that's how I know Wack doesn't know the law. These guys don't know the law. The worst thing you can do after a situation like that is come to the internet and make an explanation on why you did it. Yeah. So now you're justifying and you're admitting to your reasoning, but the court gonna look at it a different way. This is how goofy these dudes is. When you got money, it doesn't make you smart.
Yeah. And it's one against at least three of them with their story. So you got your story and they got their story. The reason why he probably went to jail. If it was just both of them, it could have been a 50-50 kind of, but you get three people and your one story. That's why you went in, And then afterwards you get on to explain. You're trying to get a defense already, and you give that to your attorney and let your attorney have that defense. You don't need to come on here and defend it.
Facts.
But you saw who came to bail him out, so ain't nobody gave him no legal advice or nothing. So
the jailhouse lawyer that hasn't been to jail in 26 years, that never been to trial, that never had to really fight a case except the situation that he told on everybody. So yeah. Goofy
So
said
he didn't say, okay, when you get back, let's, keep it, we should be quiet about it or anything like that, right? He might be
man,
the
that's
next
the
one.
worst thing you can do.
He might be the next one on the list.
Listen, that situation, he's gonna have some type of conviction. I
Yeah.
can guarantee you that. They're gonna get some type of conviction out of it. I don't know how severe it's gonna be, but he's gonna get a conviction because you was on camera doing it, and everything he says up until he goes to court, they're gonna have it. They're gonna
Yeah.
use it against him.
Yeah.
And obviously he wants attention. So, these guys get lost in that. You got to know when to get silent. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
certain things. You should have been talking about something else. Hey, I'm going to start streaming on this platform next.
Look, he shouldn't even went back on today. How about just taking a day? How about you just go and sit down somewhere?
Nah, I agree.
Like, why even get back on today?
It makes no sense. Especially when you just got arrested. And like you said, everybody in the house made a statement. And all the
Everybody
three
made that.
people, Princess, the cousin, and the boyfriend, husband, whatever he was, made a statement. They all made a statement. This is why you
And
got
look,
arrested.
if you let them kids start talking without the police even tell, yeah, he did do that. if he,
You know it. You
if
know
he
it. You know it. Listen, if they
yeah, he
ask
did
the
do that,
kids,
mama.
did the guy touch you or he grab you? They say, no, he didn't. Did your dad get upset? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
fried chicken.
yeah, yeah. And even if the police didn't even say nothing, but she in there holding the baby while she giving a statement, the kid will be, yeah, he did do that, mama, and he did, and they'll add more to it too. And he did this too, mom. They'll just do it. Because they're
Facts.
innocent, and you know.
Facts. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We right there at the edge to hit 23,000 subscribers. We this close. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed so you can help the channel hit that 23,000 subscribers because we right there, and we would love to hit it this morning. You hear me? That would be
Let's go.
great on Black Friday to hit the 23,000 subscribers.
I think we're gonna hit it. You know what I be.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna hit it.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Hope so, man. Shout out to the real ones that rock with SBGB TV. We appreciate y'all. And most definitely we going in. Like always, man. 23,000. We about to hit that. We right there. We right there.
Right there.
Right there. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen this morning on this Good Friday.
On this Good Friday. Yeah. It's a good feeling though. Also, it's a lot going on in the world. I think earlier I seen it was a woman that was a part of the National Guards. She was 20 years old, and somebody took her life in DC.
Yeah,
Did you get a chance to see that?
I think I heard about that, and your president talked about how wonderful she was and everything. I don't know how he knew, but
Nah, he don't know. He just saying it because she was a part of the force. You know,
Or somebody
yeah.
told him how wonderful she was. But I'm saying, when I was listening, I was like, how did he know how wonderful she was? I mean, she probably was. She probably was. But I just think they just be lying like whack. Just be lying.
You know, he definitely don't got no problem lying. You do agree with
Don't
that?
have not a lick. Yes.
Yeah, he has no problem with lying. And they said it was a targeted shooting. And I guess he's gonna start cracking down. He said some more on immigration crackdown. And the
Oh.
person that did it, he lived. They popped him and he
Oh.
lived. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And he's from Afghanistan. And he's from Afghanistan.
Mm.
Yeah. His name is Ramanula Lakonwa.
Just
Crazy.
did it. Just did it to do it. Probably no reason behind it.
And they said he had 5 kids and a wife at home.
Oh yeah. They don't care though. That
Crazy.
yeah.
5 kids and a wife at home. And I think they said he came to America during the Obama administration, Biden
Yeah.
Obama administration. And I think it was like in 2020 or 21 that he came to America. And
Well, Trump is probably gonna say that anyway.
yeah,
What? Yeah, it depends on what news source you got that from, because they gonna run that he wouldn't have been over here under this administration.
so
You know.
it said his background, the 29-year-old arrived in the US in 2021 under the program implemented by the Biden administration following the US military withdrawal from Afghanistan. A US official told CNN that the suspect was clean on all checks before working with the government and again before coming to the US.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
So they were
Oh.
saying that he was working with the government as well.
So so were they in the same? They were. I think that was like a co-worker situation. Sound like, right?
Mm.
It's like a little co-worker situation.
They said, okay, it says
Awesome.
administration considered deporting suspect's family. Luke resided in Belgium, Washington, with his wife and children. Trump said the administration is looking into whether to deport the family. So now they're going to probably deport his wife and kids behind the
They
situation. And he's
yeah,
going
they
to end
all
up getting life in jail for taking that lady's life.
yeah. Wow.
Crazy. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, man, how people get that upset, though. And, you know, it's certain things in this world that you have no control over. You know, it's out of your league.
Yeah, pretty much
And people
everything.
get that upset to want to go do something. And then it's like, you didn't solve anything. He took somebody's life that was only doing the job that she applied for at 20 years old.
Yeah.
And you didn't solve nothing because everything that was going on is going to continue to go on. Now,
Mm-hmm.
all you did was separate yourself from your family, destroy your life, and basically destroyed your family's life because they're going to end up deporting. You know,
Yeah.
Trump, he going to make it happen. You know
No.
what I mean? He going to
Oh,
be
they
like,
out of here.
yeah, ain't no reason for your family to stay here so that now you can't see your family, right? So when he deports them, your family will never be able to see you, and we're gonna make you sit in jail
For
forever.
the rest of your life. Yeah. They on a plane right now.
Yeah, it's gonna go down.
The wife and kids on the plane right now.
Yeah, it's gonna go down. Straight up.
Yeah. He ain't
Yeah.
waiting. Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah. She was 20 years old too. She was
Did they say
20
his
years
age?
old.
What's his age?
Let me see. Let me see how old he was.
I don't know how to problem solve.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. Let me see. I thought I seen it. Right. Okay. He was 29 years old. 29.
29. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
His life is over.
Yeah. And he also, it's the U.S. Air Force Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf, 24, who was wounded in the shooting, is hospitalized in critical condition following surgery. And I guess he's fighting for his life.
Two people?
Yeah, yeah. One person passed away, and another person is fighting for their life.
Oh yeah, he gonna be right there with Luce, in there for life.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, let's get into this here about Charisse. You know, let's talk about Charisse. Yeah,
Let's talk.
Charisse Mills, Luce Cannon's love of his life. You know, his baby mama, his wife, or his fake wife.
Baby. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because people keep saying wife, and
yeah. They was rocking hard body. They was like really in love at one point, right? And I don't know how much in love they are now and what the reasoning is for her switching up her whole YouTube channel. You know, it could be multiple reasons, right?
yeah.
But it don't look like everything's Davi in.
Already?
Already. Now, Luce been gone for 8 months.
Has it been 8 months?
Yeah, it's been 8 months.
Has it been? It's been 8 months.
It's been 8 months. 8 months go by fast on the street, but in jail, probably feel like 2 years with him right now. I'm telling you. Right now, the Luce, it feel like he's been down for a doozy. Straight up. Us, we like, damn, 8 months went by fast. When you out here living?
I didn't think it was 8 months. Like, for real.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's fast to us. You know, we out here living. Straight up.
Oh my.
Yeah, we live. You know, but he in there, you know, they talking about crack 15. CO, let me out. What time we gonna go to town? Hey, man, I need a commissary slip. All that stuff. That's dragging out every day. We out here living life.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you expect, or do you expect for a woman of that stature to wait? A woman that had OnlyFans, a woman that they say was for the homies, a woman that we all know was a little loose at one point. Would you expect for her to stick around?
I want to say yes, but I know what you. I want to say yes until they said, "Hey, you got 80 years And then I expected her to probably, go and live her life. But I didn't think she would do it before they said, you're doing this much time, unless she knows how much time he's getting already. And we just don't know.
Hey, listen.
But I expected her to stay and be down for her fake husband.
You think that she wasn't going to get that itch to get it popping and meet another man that's going to occupy her, knowing that months is going by and she's out here bearing all the responsibilities? You know, women like to have somebody to talk to. They want to build a relationship. And with the situation with Luce, she can see that there's nothing there. He has too many open situations and it's real. So, you know, you really thought that she was going to hold it down and wait until the sentencing?
Okay, this is what I think. This is how I think it should have happened. I think that if she was down for, because they were down, right? They were down. They were doing the little calls. I mean, she was down. People told her what was going to happen. She said, that's not going to happen. She was holding it down, right? So I think the way she was explaining, I didn't know her with OnlyFans and all this stuff. You know what I mean? I've heard about her now, but I didn't know she was all doing all that stuff. So what I thought should happen was that she stayed down with him. And then if they say you got to do 80 years, then they have a discussion and say, you know what? I would think he would be the one to say, hey, babe, I don't expect you to hang with me this long. Please go free yourself. And they're not really married anyway. Won't you I don't expect you to be down for that long. So go ahead and live your life. That's after they got the 80 years on the books or whatever, right? That's what I think. I think this conversation should have happened, things like that. What I was told, or what I read about or heard about, is that she cheated on him.
Oh.
Allegedly, she cheated on him.
So allegedly, you heard that
she cheated on him.
She did the sloppy toppy?
She cheated on him.
You heard that she really did the sloppy toppy on somebody?
Yeah.
Ooh. So
that's what the word is on the street is. But maybe not. That's allegedly. She might be just wholesome and still down. And then maybe people are just saying that. Maybe she scrubbed her page because she thought it would make it, when it's time for sentencing, maybe she thought that would look better. Maybe she's trying to make sure that she's not connected into this in some way. There's lots of reasons behind it that could be behind it.
So you know that she's out here in the world, right? And everybody knows who she is, right? And the DM.
You can change that, right?
The DM, right? The DM is wide open.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's some ballers out there, right? Some ballers out there that they want to waste some money. And we know that she likes to splurge. She likes to be in the light. She already said that she was over there messing with the guy from Zeus and his wife so that she could try to get in position.
Yeah.
She said that. She said, yeah. Oh, you got to do what you got to do to get in position. And yeah, I was over there. Hey, man, it's a part of the game. So now Luce Cannon is locked up. I'm sure that there's plenty of people that are in position that's in her DM. They like in her DM hard body.
Yeah. You're going to have to go back out.
Okay.
He's gonna have to go back out and then come back in so we don't have the echo. Hey chat. I can't see the chat, you guys. So
Okay. So
yeah.
it's
I can't see your face.
hold up. Okay. So it's plenty of people that's in her DM. They're propositioning her. You know, it's some guys that might be in position that she knows. Okay, I know this guy. He got this company, that company. Luce Cannon is actually a liability. He's not an asset to her at this moment, and she has to help with the lawyer. She got to be there for him. But you got these guys over here, which she likes to be in the light. They're offering the ones that got companies, positions, bosses. They offering her and propositioning her. She gonna go with them guys, knowing that Luce Cannon can't do nothing for me, and she knows she was helping him. So it's like,
look, but he got 15 Burger Kings and 16 Subways and 18 Airbnb.
that nigga got goose eggs, man. Everybody know Luce Cannon ain't had none of that stuff that he was perping. That nigga got goose eggs, man.
He got 14 Taco Bells. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Okay.
So I think he he adds to her. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm saying, how's she seeing any other guy? She can't see nobody when you got a man that got a Bentley and what else? What else he got?
He said he had 63 Airbnbs. He got 2 Subways. He got all this stuff, right? And none of it really exists.
So
yeah, I think being honest, she been looking for a while. You know,
like before he was in there, or
not while he was out. Nah, it's when you go in. When you go in, right? Them old guys that she might have hung out with that had some paper, they instantly, when they know your man is locked up, they going instantly. Yo, how you doing? You all right? You need anything? Let me know. Those things right there, it send the buzzers off. You know, she gonna start looking. She want to see what's going on. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? She want to see, you know.
I think it happened.
Hey, listen. Facts. I think, I definitely think, I already said this though. I said it several times. I already knew that it was going to come to where as though I knew that. I've been calling this from the door.
Do you think she broke it off and then or did you think how did he find out? Like, how he gonna find out?
I think, from me going through it myself, you're hearing it from someone that's been through.
Okay.
The way that females let you know it's over when you in jail, they stop answering the phone. That is the easiest way. You don't have to say anything. You just stop accepting the calls. And you can call all you want. The phone will ring, 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 ring. And they not going to answer the phone.
She probably was taking care of the little baby and she couldn't answer the phone.
Okay. Hey, listen, I like that you like make an excuse for it to try to like, I guess, give her the benefit of the doubt.
No,
Nah,
I just
it
need
don't
you to
go
see
like
the
that.
others. Like it could go that, like I just like to have some people just see it one way. You see it one way, but it could be another way too. She could be
Nah,
just
nah,
busy
nah,
taking care of
nah,
the
nah.
baby, and she don't see the phone, ringing.
Ain't no other way. It's over. It's over. They just not gonna
That's
answer the phone. It ain't nothing for her to talk about. I'm gonna be real, right? Women don't want to explain themselves when they feel like they messed up and they moved on when they shouldn't have already. She doesn't want to sit down and explain that. She don't want to tell him that she done fell on another man's job. She don't want to say that she needed comfort. So she just gonna not answer the phone and he gonna call.
well, that's how she should have done it, in my opinion. She should have said, I can't wait for you any longer. But what if she did? What if they did have this conversation?
I mean, they could have. It's a
I think that's the
possibility.
proper. Yeah, that's the proper way of doing it. Saying, hey, you know what? Because she might be hearing some stuff from the attorney and they already know what it may be looking like. We may not know, but she may know already. And so she already know that he's going to get 30, 80, 90 years. And she had the conversation like, hey, I can't, this little 8 months I've been doing, I can barely hold on. I for sure know I can't hang on for 30 years.
Oh, we know he gonna get a lot of time. We all can see that. I think the world can see that. I don't even think you gotta have any knowledge of anything, knowing how this guy was threatening everybody on the internet, and then we seen what we seen at No Jumper, and then we hear that he's extorting, and you know, I think we all know he's gonna get some time. I think she knows, and she knew from the door. She was just, trying to keep him mentally straight for the time being. And
Yeah.
on some honest stuff, it's only but for so long that somebody's gonna play that type of role. It's like because you got to remember she's in her 40s. So
Yeah. Yeah.
her life doesn't stop because he went to jail. And
No.
people don't want to shut their life down. She know 50 coming, 60 coming. I ain't waiting now. And I know I gotta live my life and I got the child. She got an infant. He
Sure.
just turned one.
Yeah.
It's like she want a father figure for the child. Is she gonna, try to put that together? You know what I mean? And it's like she gotta pay for the lawyer. It's a distraction. Dealing with somebody in jail, if you have to maintain some things and live life, it is a distraction. You have to mentally prepare for that. And I don't think that she was mentally prepared at all for that.
Yeah. No, I think in the beginning I think in the beginning she didn't think he was gonna go down like that. I think after some time listening to other people, she realized, oh, this is serious. Because she was kind of like naive a little bit. Well, a lot of bit. She
A
really didn't
whole
think.
bunch of
Yeah, she didn't.
bit.
I really think that was honest, and then I think she really I think I don't know who, but it clicked and she found out, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do some time. Or he's gonna have to do some time. And
Yeah.
then that's when she started getting maybe looking at the DMs a little more, answering the DMs, liking the DMs.
I'm gonna be real. What I think. I think as soon as he went in, she was talking to the backups. Because a woman, they have
You're
backups,
awful.
side ups, front ups, roundups. A woman has all that, right? Because they're getting attention 24/7, right? So I think soon as he went to jail, those guys that she might have entertained a little bit in the past that came around that she knew that she could just talk to. I think those guys was smack dab right on. I needed somebody to talk to. Even if they weren't trying to get the nookie at the moment, it was somebody for her to vent to. She needed that.
What did they have?
They got backups, side ups, front ups, round ups. They got ups. You know what I mean? And they everywhere. Every woman has that. Now they might got some bottom of the barrel backup, round up, side ups, all that, but they got them. They there. Some got some quality backup, side up, front up, round up, and some got some bottom of the barrel. But trust and believe, men are cracking on women every single day. You walk out your front door and walk down the street, somebody beeping the horn. You pull up to the store when you get out, somebody saying, "Hey, ma," they saying something. And trust me, she a light-skinned, pretty woman, right? Big booty, pulling up in the Bentley. Somebody saying something.
Mm.
And you on Instagram, everybody know who you is. They knew your boyfriend was a fool. So they like, man, he going fall. They in the DM going crazy. Somebody saying, yo, I got some bands for this. And, she like money. She thinking about the bills. She got a mortgage now.
Little Luce a toy or two.
What? Shit, they coming over with a toy for Luce, pair of sneakers, couple pair outfits. Yeah, I went shopping for him. You know what I'm saying? Come here, little man. They want to hold him. You know what I'm saying? All that going to play. And then, that is a way to get to a woman showing love to her child. You know what I'm saying? Women fall for that. You ain't even got to really care about the child, being honest. But if you show that child some love and she see that you like showing that there will mentally play on. So men know that. And it's a lot of men out here that play that role to get that box. Stuff that some women try to not think about and understand that, she think, oh, he a nice guy. Nah, he want that box, baby. So you got to understand, he might like you after, y'all might fall in love after. But that initial, he want the box. So he gonna treat you right. Tell me, listen, he might even say, I'll watch the kids. You got anything to do? Go ahead. I got the kid. Luce Cannon locked up. And he's sitting there with the kid. Baba, come here. Baba. Hey, I got the diaper. You know what I'm saying? All that. Straight up.
Terrible.
You hear me? Facts.
So what if she always had somebody the whole time?
The whole time that he was out?
Uh-huh.
That's a possibility. I wouldn't put it past her because how frisky she is and she controlled the relationship. Because when he was on the phone with me, she told him to hang up. She said, it's dinner time, and made him hang the phone up when I'm like, yo, who's controlling the relationship, Luce? You or her? She said, what? It's dinner time, and hung up the phone. So we knew who was wearing the pants in that relationship.
She might already had a side up, a round up, and all them ups she's talking about. He's just crazy as him.
All of that. Literally. Literally. Facts.
I kind of understand what a side up is, but a round up and never mind. Okay.
Yeah, she got a squad. She got a squad. A front up, back up, side up, round up. Listen. A squad. Trust me. Yes. Women got a roster when they want to. Some women, they might take it easy, but women have a roster. And, it's guys trying to talk, and it's some guys that know how to talk. It's some guys that aren't patient. It's some guys that know how to make you feel good. It's every type of guy out there. And guys are working all the time. It's a part of the game. So I know well they've been working on her, you know,
And she
since
just
the
cracked.
OnlyFans days.
She cracked. I think she was original baddie, right?
I think she was on the show.
Yeah. So she might be back on the
Yeah,
show.
I think she was on the show.
Look, don't be surprised if she back on the show.
Possibility now. You know,
Getting
yeah,
the bag.
I'm sure the owner done reached out to her. Hey, you think about coming back? You know, because it's business. You know, he
After
took
she wait,
Krishan's
did she?
back.
Yeah. Well, I think Blueface helped with that deal. I think that's my personal opinion.
Okay.
I think he pulled the string because that guy likes Blueface a lot. So I think
Okay.
he called in favor and was like, "Can you just so she can get her money up so she can get a place to stay, a car or something like that." I think he did that because she done cursed him out. Went around talking about the show. You gonna bring her back on your show?
I wouldn't have,
Right. If I
but when people are running a business, sometimes they look at the business and if he thinking that he gonna get a bag, you can't have your emotions caught up in between the bag. And that's
okay.
just what it is, especially if it's a quick bag, you putting your emotions in between it, you'll mess up a lot of money. And there's a lot of
Yeah.
people that messed up a lot of money in their life being emotional. Like, oh man, I ain't doing this, but it was easy money. But you just so emotional that you was like, man, I can't do it because my emotion. Nah, hey, listen, knowing that I'm gonna deal with this person differently. I don't have to deal with the person as close, but I'm gonna keep it business. And
Just
I'm not
yeah.
gonna, you know what I'm saying? So, maybe that's what
Yeah.
he thought. Like, man, this here is good money.
Maybe so. I was thinking Blueface pulled, but maybe that is it.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about, the business. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I really think, you know, uh, my man was thinking about the business and dealing with it, and Blueface too. But he's thinking like, if I corner the market, knowing that these two individuals are hot on the internet, both of them are on fire on the internet. You put some up, people gonna watch, right? So knowing that you got both of these individuals on the internet and they buzzing, all right, let me go ahead and put this together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that makes sense. Yeah.
Hey, I
Yeah.
want to give a special shout out to everybody that rocks with SBGB TV. I really appreciate all of y'all. We hit 23,000 subscribers. So
We
shout
did?
out to all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV. I really appreciate y'all. We hit 23,000 subscribers on Black Friday,
That wasn't a gangster.
2025.
What? 25? Oh.
2025.
Oh. Okay.
Black Friday. We hit 23,000
That's great. I
subscribers.
knew it. I'll be telling you.
If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and share this live, man. We appreciate all of y'all.
That's great.
Facts.
Thank you.
Facts. J Meeks,
I
I
appreciate
appreciate you coming on the show. I appreciate, that you take your time out and do the show with us. And we
Yeah.
really appreciate that.
No, much love. I appreciate you having me on. It's always good. It's always good dialogue.
Yeah, and I love it. We have great conversation, and yeah, I like to have that back and forth. You got your own opinion, I got my own opinion, and that's solid. You know what I mean? And
Right.
it's good.
How you feeling?
I feel good. Putting that work in. You know what I'm saying? We got the
Oh, that's
clips coming out today. You know what I'm saying? In an hour, we got one dropping. So
okay.
yeah, I feel good. This consistency and the motivation that we have is
Yeah.
showing.
Yeah.
For sure.
I love it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Coming from the bottom, put that work in, and we not stopping, and to be able to get through all the adversities and the haters and all that, you got to have a strong stomach, tough skin, and SBGB TV's built for it.
Yeah, because they be going in.
Yeah. They go in.
Yeah.
And we built for it all the way, So make sure you subscribe to the channel, if you want to rock with a channel that's always active and we always dropping content and we getting better by the day. We getting better by the day, and we gonna continue to get better and spread it out. And if you haven't already subscribed to the other channel, SBGB TV Worldwide, make sure you go over there and subscribe to SBGB TV Worldwide, because we drop clips on there every single day, and we're almost at 1,900 subscribers on that channel. So,
how many more do we need over there?
We need about 35. Yeah, need about 35 more subscribers on SBGB TV Worldwide to hit 1,900 subscribers. Okay. And we gonna get there.
Yeah.
Most definitely,
That's probably gonna happen by the end of I said that's probably gonna happen by the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
There, worldwide.
That's what we working on. Yeah. Fact. We working on that, man. Shout out to all y'all in the chat, man. What's popping to the chat, man? Shout out to the chat, man. I see all y'all, man. Shout out to the people that just subscribed to the channel, all the members. If you would like to become a member to the channel, it's only $3.99. Become a member. Next year, I don't know when it's going to start, but it might be sooner than later. We're going to start doing something different with the content so that all the members will be able to, access certain things before anybody. So we're working on that, and I'm putting it in place. So if you haven't became a member, become a member, because we ain't stopping with the content, and that's a fact.
Yeah. So become a member.
Yeah, become a member, man. We hit 23,000 subscribers today, and we ain't counting non-stop. We on our way to 24,000.
Yep. That's the next go.
Fact.
That's the next
Lady
go.
JJ, I appreciate you gifting those memberships. Shout out to everybody that has received a membership from Lady JJ. We really appreciate that, Lady JJ.
Thank you.
And that's a fact. And I hope the people that was gifted a membership maintain your membership. Come on, now it's only $3.99. And we here every single day live. We go live multiple times a day. We dropping clips multiple times a day. And we're only getting more active, not less active. Straight up.
Thank you, Lady JJ.
Facts. Appreciate you very much, Lady JJ.
That's kind.
Yeah. Shout out to all the new members too, man. Thanking Lady JJ. She definitely showed love.
Yeah,
right when we hit 23,000 subscribers.
That's great.
Yeah. Bingo, bango.
Bam, bam.
Yeah.
That's great.
Real recognize real. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all on the lookout for the drops coming out today. And when you see the drops, smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you got that notification on so you can be notified every time we go live. if you're a member of the channel, put a 1 in the chat to all the members so we can shout you out. And we appreciate you. And if you would like to put in the chat where you from, we'll shout you out tonight where you from. You know, appreciate everybody that's rocking with SBGB TV, man. It's only up from here. You know, it's up non-stop. Wab Funk, C Brown, Esco. Shout out to all y'all, man. Rocking with SBGB TV, man. Trees. Hey, baby.
C Brown.
La Portia. Hey,
Portia.
baby. Yeah. Shout out to all y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. Yeah. Non-stop.
You trying to get off?
Huh?
You trying to get off?
The live?
You trying to get off the live?
In a second, you want to stay on for a little longer?
No, I'm just kidding. It's your show. I was just saying. I was
If
busy.
you want to stay on for a little longer, we can stay on here. Shit, I live on the live. Shit, I go to sleep right here if it get real. Shit, I'm on the live. You know, I'm locked in with the people. You know,
it's just a celebration.
Yeah, hey, listen, I'm locked in with the people.
He's gonna be doing the Running Man or something.
Man, I've been up for 24 hours almost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn right. You know, I'm here. Locked. You know, locked. Non-stop.
Well, I want to say something real fast.
Okay.
That, congratulations. You've been going hard in the paint. And I've had the privilege to see the back work, so I know. I mean, I somewhat know. I don't know all the way because I'm not doing it all the time, but I've got the privilege to be able to see what the work is like before, during sometimes, and after, when, before people come on, while we're on, and after we're on, the work that's been done behind the scenes and stuff. So I see you. I know the hard work that you put in. It may just look like when you come on, that's it, but it's a lot of other work that, and then also for the chat who sends stuff, you're constantly getting stuff being sent to you. People are hitting you up, telling you, did you see this? Did you see this? And then just the patience that you have with all of us online. People have been here going through some hard times. People have been here dealing with some things. You help them come, get through some things. I got my own personal story of how I came and what it's done for me. You have people who never would have stepped on stage, let alone made a phone call. Just people doing things for the first time, subscribing, becoming a member. It's a lot of, what would you call that? People who've done their first here with SBGB. So we're lucky to have you in our lives, and this put people to sleep. People wake up to it, they fall asleep to it. People fall asleep to watching you wake up, rewind it. So there's just been a lot of things that this channel has helped people grow and learn, and the family has become. Most people are very nice and sweet to each other when we come on here. Someone clicks in the chat, everybody is hi. That's just what we do. Our mamas taught us that when you walk into a house, you say hi to somebody, right? And this chat does not, it doesn't disappoint in that sense, right? No one's waiting for someone to say hi first. Everybody just goes in and makes sure everybody's welcome, and that's because we care for you and your channel, and we care about each other, and it shows, They say you take care inside, it's going to show out outside, and that's what we do here. We take care of outside. And so when the people try to enter, and it's try to enter all bad, they can't they can't win. They can't win over here. So
I appreciate
that's my
y'all.
two.
You hear me? And I appreciate everything you said, and that was solid. Everybody that supports the channel, I really appreciate y'all. And I definitely wouldn't be this far without y'all. So I appreciate y'all, and I hope that all of y'all continue to rock with me, as we grow. And y'all know I'm gonna continue to deliver non-stop.
Yeah. No, you do it.
Facts.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out to
know there's been times where, oh man, you tired or whatever, and you still like you can get through it. You can get through it. Let's get these 2 hours and let's do it. So, you pull through. So
yeah,
we see you. We see you. We see your hard work.
yeah, yeah. Appreciate you, Lady JJ.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Appreciate you, man. Much love to all of y'all that support the channel. Big facts. I really appreciate y'all. You know, and we on this journey, to continue to grow, non-stop. I'm consistent. Y'all know your host gonna be here. I know some people be like, man, where I'm at sometimes, when I might need a little mental break, but
Yeah.
I show
But you
up.
come. You show up. You come through.
Yeah, facts.
Is anybody in the chat have anything they want to ask or say?
Shout out to Phoenix. Appreciate you, stepping in the building. Yeah. Is there anything that anybody in the chat that rock with SBGBTV want to add? Definitely.
Because
We
you don't make
appreciate
me pour this glass
all
of
of y'all.
wine.
What you say?
I said, because you don't have me pour this glass of wine that I didn't drink throughout this time. So we're going to have to finish this before we get off. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So Chad got a
Yeah.
question or two? Because I feel like we need to celebrate.
Yeah.
You probably
Yeah.
tired though.
Listen, hey man, we can hang out for a little second.
Look, I know you about to watch yourself on TV anyway after you work.
Listen, that's all I do. That's all I do. That's it.
I agree.
Trees, they can't stop it, nigga. Your web folk. You both look
Thank
good, but
you.
sorry, Deezy sissy look way better than you. Yeah, she's supposed to.
I was gonna say at least there's no whack going on over there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I can't put it don't come off. It ain't no wig. It don't come off. It's my ponytail though. It don't come off tonight.
Yeah.
You know what this chat has done for me, and I think I might have said it, or this channel and chat has done for me. I might have said it before. Because I told you I'm shy, but people don't believe me. But it's true. What this chat has done for me is that just that comment alone would have made me feel some kind of way back in the day, and now it's just the funniest thing in the world. This is the funniest thing in the world now because I focus on the 80% and not the 20% or the 98% and not the 2%. So it's just funny now.
Yeah.
This is that's one thing of many things this channel has done for me.
It's solid,
People have nothing nice to say. They just want to say something.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. The people that got the hate in them, they gonna have the hate in them. He said, "How long do you think?" Huh?
Oh no, I'm just saying this is so funny.
Yeah, don't you know what I mean? They just hate. How long do you think it's gonna take for Adam 22 to keep whack off of No Jumper? Man, I don't know, man. I guess Adam likes the attention that whack bring, even the lawsuits and everything. I mean, I would have been got him out of there. Once you brought that heat to my building and try to play me like it was Luce's fault, knowing it was your fault because you brought Luce up there, and then trying to make it look like I brought Luce there. It's like, but I guess, he likes that kind of stuff, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Whack
think
millions do be watching now. Oh yeah, they watch all the time now. Yeah, yeah. Lady JJ, yeah, I'm with you. J Meeks is definitely good people.
oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. She good
Thank
people.
you. I think that Adam 22 is already doing the works to make things, he just has to, with business, you just can't get rid of people like that. You have to go through the process. I think he's going through the process.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a matter of time. I think it's going to be a matter of time.
Mm. Matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
A matter of time.
Matter of time. That's what I think. I think he's setting the play to make some adjustments.
That's what you think?
Yeah, I think the adjustments are happening.
Okay. And it's
Yeah.
a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Because Wack definitely like bought the round down of the show. It was
Yeah.
I at one point, but he brought it down. If you look at the views on the show, they went down.
Mm.
That they was putting them videos up. They was getting 180, 200. They ain't even cracking 100 now.
Wow.
Yeah, they ain't even cracking 100. So I know Wack is seeing the difference in that money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, because
Well,
they ain't even cracking 100,000 in the views.
well, his whole demeanor and attitude has changed to me. How he talks to Wack, how much he calls him on a table a lot more than he ever has called him on the table about, his lies and all the little stuff that he does and stuff.
I agree.
It's given. I'm sick of you.
I agree.
I'm
I
sick
agree.
and tired of you.
But he's still playing Whack like he cool with it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's still cool, but he's still less tolerant for a lot of stuff that he used to just kind of agree with and sweep under the rug a little bit. He's putting it out there a lot more.
Yeah, yeah. We see though, Whack is definitely made himself look like a cornball.
Oh yeah, he's been a cornball, just a mess.
Just the best.
Yeah, so
Just the best.
I think it's coming. I think it's coming. I think Whack his days are coming.
Before you know it.
Whatever that looks like. I don't know what that's going to look like or how that's going to look, but I think it's coming.
I do too. I do too. Because it's too many people referencing to the things he's doing. Whereas though before somebody might say something about it and then a couple days later they don't talk about it. Now
Right.
it's a constant talk about what he's doing that we all can see. It's criminal, police stuff. It's like they're gonna get tired of him soon.
And I really, really, really believe it was this platform or your platform that got people to not be so afraid to call him. A lot more people are not as afraid as they used to be to call him on the table and talk. You used to just hear everybody agreeing with him, hush hush, and now more people. I still think it should be more people, but it's way more than it used to be. Before you
Yeah,
started really, letting people know whether they knew or they got the courage for you from you, or they figured it out through listening to you.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I think.
yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. A lot of people definitely are saying things, you know, that at one time they wouldn't. They wouldn't say a
Yeah.
word.
Hmm.
They
and
wouldn't
and
say.
you and sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and it's not like I started I came here because you were not like a one-sided person. You kind of gave you led with facts. And so a lot of people that are, kind of, on our level, they're
Hmm.
going to we want facts. We don't really want your opinion. We want you to, and you break it down where you have to see what's obvious, like you have to see it. so
Facts.
so I think it's no way, because at first he had me fooled too for a minute, for a hot minute, just for a hot minute. And then
Okay.
just for a hot minute. And then after I started listening, and I'm like, things don't equal up, things wasn't making sense. Um, but you got people to start being able to call him out. You got people to start listening and really looking at the facts, and not just what him yelling and screaming and cursing and calling calling people names and things like that. That people are able to see through that now and really
Yeah.
listen to him and go, that don't make sense. That's not adding up.
Yeah.
So
And that's good.
yep,
I'm glad that we were able to do that. I am glad we were able to do that.
me
Facts.
too. Me too. Me too. Me too.
Big facts.
Yep. Any other questions, guy? Chat. I'm gonna go through and see if we missed anything.
Trees.
What's up, Tracy? So happy to have you back.
Hey, I listen. I'm surprised that nobody was able to put that pressure down. But I know Deezy definitely a different individual, right? And
In more ways than one.
yes, and I wouldn't allow a person like Wack to get next to me. So, me coming from the street, I would never allow an individual like Wack ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nothing that he could do for me in real life. If I would have known Wack besides meeting this guy on the internet, he still wouldn't be able to get next to me in person. I'm the type of
No.
person, if I was to get into the industry and I would see this individual, I would do no business with him. If somebody
Yeah.
else knew him, I wouldn't rock with him. I'm not that
Yeah.
kind of guy. So, knowing me, I wouldn't have done no business with him because I would have seen, once I heard stuff about him, I'm like, nah, it's all right. I'm cool.
Yeah.
All money isn't good money. And I really
No.
think that the money dealing with Whack 100 is no good. This is my
Yeah.
eyes. I'll find a
Yeah.
way, but the money doing business with Whack to me is no good.
Yeah. No, not at all.
La Portia, everybody was scared of Whack. You not scared, Deezy. Hey, ain't that something? That's some real rap right there. Because a lot of
Yeah.
these dudes,
That's true.
they he'll start saying something to him, and then they'll change up their whole tune. And I'm like, damn, this how you doing, niggas? Like, he really got these people that brainwashed? Like, what?
Still,
Yeah.
like even still right now, the fact that he got grown men that can't mention your name is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Like we all grew up, right? We all couldn't wait to get out of mama's house so we can do what we wanted to do and how we wanted to do it and do what we, and the fact that you grown men can't speak on your name. Because we know that's
That
what
is
it is,
deep.
right?
That's deep.
That's like you telling me that I like that's because they see it. And anytime that someone says something that's being reported and they're going back, but they act like they don't see it.
Yeah.
They act like they don't see your channel. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
So grown men is listening to another grown man, like telling them don't mention you.
Yeah.
It couldn't be me. It couldn't be me.
Yeah. Grown men. Like, hold up.
Grown.
Yeah. T Grizzly definitely need to sue Wack. You know, definitely. Especially, you know, it went beyond him just calling him a snitch. He created fake documents, which is a felony to do. Yeah, he definitely, you know, like, come on. But I guess, you know, by Wack picking people that are supposed to be street, that's probably his angle, because now if they try to sue him, he gonna be like, well, see, he sued me. That nigga the police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's playing like a mental game with certain individuals. You know what I'm
But
saying?
in the pamphlet, does that cover one of the things in the pamphlet he wrote about?
One of the things in the Panther, I don't know that thing he said. If you snitch on him, you can snitch. He can snitch back. So I don't know.
But it's like 12 other ones. So I'm pretty sure one of them could
I don't
fit
know.
that. You know what I mean?
They might. I don't know exactly what his
I didn't.
fake uh commandment stuff is, but
Yeah, I didn't read them. I don't know.
possibly, you know, he come up with these fake commandments like people are gonna listen to you. Use a rat. Like, nobody's listening. Use an informant. You know, you working with them
Right.
people. Like, nobody's listening to your way of thinking. Like, I can't believe that people ever did. You know, I probably, if I was in the industry, I probably would have been like the outcast that everybody like, damn, this nigga went straight out. I would have been directly in the
Me
industry.
too.
Like, what? Like,
Me
man, I'm
too.
saying something. You know,
Yeah.
you ain't bullying me. Like,
Yeah.
listen, we go. Let us just both crash out. You want to crash? See, I would have had that mentality to just let him know. Oh, I'm gonna leave that nigga alone. Now, you think you
Yeah.
gonna run around here? Now we both gonna crash out. You know what I mean? You
Okay.
want to crash? I'm gonna show you the real crash. So if I know that
Yes.
mentality with certain jokers like Wack that we know is Foo Fafi, because he really don't want to crash because he's working with them people, but he want to manipulate people to act like he gonna do certain things so that he can control the narrative. But he really
Yes.
don't want to. You know, he really don't want nobody to swing by on him. He don't really want that. You know that shit
He
he
can't.
talking? Yeah, he don't want that.
No, he can't. He can't have that. He can't have that.
Yeah,
You initiated it for it to happen. Nah, he that'll mess his
yeah,
paycheck. That might mess the whole paycheck up.
yeah.
Getting a
Mess the
discipline.
whole thing up.
Yeah, we getting discipline at work.
Right, Poncho. What's up, Poncho?
Hey, Poncho.
Yeah, yeah. They're a dirty individual. Dirty individual. Hey, y'all, we hit 23,000 subscribers today. For the people that just came in the chat, watching the live, we hit 23,000 subscribers. Yes, coming from the mud, we hit the 23,000. Hard body. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You know, we go live every single day. We here and we growing, dropping that content
Become a member at $3.99.
for $3.99. you can become a member, and that's a fact.
And share the live.
And share the live. Yeah, share the live. Shout out to
Poncho.
all y'all.
We did come on late, Poncho. We did come on late.
Yeah, yeah. I think we've been on here for about like 3 hours, something like that.
3 hours? That was so
Yeah,
fast.
yeah. We've been on here about 3 hours. Yeah, been on here about 3 hours, going hard in the paint.
Going
Yeah,
hard enough.
you know. But we definitely hit that goal of 23,000, and we ain't playing no game. But Time Don, you said Deezy, I heard Wack bring that Alex lawyer guy name up.
Who's that?
Yeah, I think Wack just be lying about some of them lawyers and stuff. You know. Yeah, I think he be lying, man. Charrise, we definitely be having fun.
We at the
Member up.
club.
Appreciate the consistency. Yeah. Wab Funk said, member up. Appreciate the consistency, man. We here. He said, this man is more consistent than shit going on in your own life. I ain't playing no games. I'm here. You
Wait, do
already
you have
know
it on,
it.
is it on members only right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nah. Nope. Nope. It's not on members only. You know, but subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so
Congratulations.
already. Yeah. Appreciate that for Time Don. Hit that 23,000 a day. Big facts.
I said Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Hit that Michael.
Yeah. 23,000 subscribers today. You know,
So what's the goal for 24?
you gotta just keep grinding. We just gotta keep grinding. That's it.
Everybody just
We gotta keep
just like we
grinding.
got 20, just like we did 23, just
Yeah,
chop
but you
it.
already see that the content is turned up. It's dropping more content. So we can get to
Yeah.
24 faster.
Yeah.
Dropping
Oh
more
yeah.
content gonna get us to 24,000 faster. So, that's the goal, to drop more content. You know what I
You know
mean?
what? I should apologize to you. I will apologize to you. Sometimes you're so funny. I apologize. We at 23, and that's what we at. That's what we celebrating tonight, today, this morning. We
Oh yeah,
always want to see ahead.
it's always reaching for the stars. You know what I mean? We always reaching for the stars. So, we here. You know, we here. So we
We
just
want to.
grinding non-stop.
They said,
So
are we related? We look alike. We look alike.
that's what they want to say. So
Your mom, my mom.
yeah, I don't know. Man,
Yeah,
subscribe to the channel.
you have
You
to
know,
tune in and
subscribe to the
understand.
channel. Hit that subscribe button, man. We just hit 23,000 subscribers. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hit that subscribe button, man.
Become a member.
Yeah. So subscribe to the channel, man. We had 23,000 subscribers, man. Subscribe. You rocking with SBGB TV. You should be a subscriber
Yeah.
right now. We put that work in and we consistent. So you should be subscribed to the channel, man. And I appreciate all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. Yeah. So make sure y'all on the lookout for the clips that's dropping. And if you haven't subscribed to SBGB TV Worldwide, go on over there and subscribe to SBGB TV Worldwide. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. The big bros do keep it on subscribers only mode. Yeah. Got it on subscribers only mode. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Oh no,
straight
true.
up.
Okay. It's all love, everybody. It's all love.
Yeah, all love, man.
All love over
Yeah,
here, especially
you know,
like
I had it off the subscribers only mode while we were on this live this way. To draw more people. So sometimes y'all see I'm like real versatile when I do this, and I think like me being so versatile and being able to change this, that, and move different directions, I think that's what also draws a lot of people, and it makes the channel grow as well. So I try to be very, very versatile and not just one dimensional, so that we bringing it from all angles. Some people just one dimensional. They go one way and they just get stuck. They wonder why they had a roadblock. You got to be versatile, all angles. And I really feel that is working for me. And y'all know I speak well, I deliver well. So, that plays a part for us too. I mean, because everybody can't speak well, and there's some jokers they scared to, connect. I'm on here
yeah,
connecting. So
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah,
yeah, you never know. You tune in, you don't know what it's gonna be.
yeah. You
You
want to
just don't,
comment,
you know.
subscribe, keep it 100%, bro. Right though, lady JJ, I'm with you. Yeah, I turn her hands. I hope you uphold that membership. You know, we appreciate you rocking with us. I hope you uphold the membership. Yeah. So, given the circumstances, can we conclude that Ray J is straight? No, Ray J ain't
Who's
straight. Nah, I think he's still a fruit pop. I think he's still a fruit pop. I ain't saying he's straight. The way he's so respectful to the trans and disrespectful to the women, the ones that look like women, he has respect. But the ones that are women, he's disrespectful. So I can't say that he's straight. I can't say that. Not at all.
yeah, fruit pop
Yeah,
is crazy.
can't lie. There's so many compromised YouTube creators in this space. Easy keep the consistency going. That's a fact.
Mhm.
You hear me? That's a fact. And one thing people ain't ever got to worry about with Deezy, I ain't never getting compromised. Straight up. I don't like people like that. I like the people that rock with me. I don't like that. I know I got issues and I know I'll flip out. I know this. I know I got issues and I know I will flip out. These jokers that be straight special and all that weird shit, I ain't with that shit. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. I'm not with it. So, I know I got to be by myself, do what I'm doing, and do it the way I do it. All them
Yeah,
weirdo, I think, no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could deal with certain shit for so long, but I get agitated with people like invading my space. You know what I'm saying? And I know this. I'm cool with, over there and shit and periodically, but my space, it'll agitate me. And then, oh, you disrespect. No, I just agitated. You can't
yeah,
agitate my space now because I don't want to agitate your space.
yeah. You know yourself.
Yes, I know
Some
myself very well.
some people that don't, some people don't.
Yeah, know myself very, 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 very well. You know what I mean? And that's why I treat people with respect, and I
Mm,
expect to be treated with respect. If you disrespect me, I'm gonna violate you to the core, and we gonna see who come out better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I'm a real individual. I keep it a buck.
yeah,
And I'm gonna stay that way. I think that's what's gonna make me, and the people that rock me gonna rock me for that. Some of these people, they were never nothing in real life, so they come on the internet and they create a character, and they got to try
yeah,
to uphold this character,
yeah.
and they want to be a
That,
gang member, they want to be a gangster. Now I'm not
that's
none of that. I'm not on the
yeah,
internet trying to be no gangster. None of that. I'm a real individual that come from the street, and I was a real
mhm,
hustler in the street. So I'm gonna be a businessman here. I was a businessman before this shit. I'm gonna be a businessman here, and I'm gonna connect with the people that rock with me. But you know, a lot of these jokers that do come on this internet, they be around here, they be like fufafi. They be made up characters and they want to be something. Deezy came to the internet established. So all I'm doing is enhancing my life. You know what I mean? I didn't have to come to the internet, you know, in my mama's basement, my grandmama's basement. You know, I came to the internet living like a king, and I plan to continue to live like a king while treating other people with respect, but at the same time giving my opinion. And I don't look down on nobody. I know everybody
No.
has their own situation, but I ain't taking no shit from nobody. And that's
No.
just what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. Yeah. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, that's facts. That's why
Yeah.
we're here. Majority of us are here.
Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah, man. Yeah, but we are gonna get up out of here now, and we will be back. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you would like to become a member, it's only $3.99. Go check out the merch at sbgbtv.com. If you want us to promote anything for you, email me at sbgbtv@gmail.com. And I appreciate all of y'all. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, smash that like button, share the live. Is there anything you want to say before we get out of here, J Meeks?
No, I think I said enough. I said what I said.
Okay. Shout out to all y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Michelle, I see you. You know, we went
Hey,
hard in
Michelle.
the paint. We hit 23,000 subscribers, y'all. We hit 23,000 subscribers. Shout out to all y'all that rock with SBGB TV. LaPortia, I see you. C Brown, I see you. All of y'all, I appreciate y'all. Lady JJ, appreciate you gifting those memberships. If you got a membership gifted to you, I hope you uphold it. It's only $3.99, and that's a fact. Shout out to all of y'all, Trees, all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Wab Funk, I see you. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.